Good afternoon. Today we are going to be installing a depth finder on my pontoon bass or pontoon boat, the 1986 Playcraft. I had a Hummingbird. I can't remember what series I had on there, but I went to black screen. Tried everything I could to get it fixed. It just wouldn't fix. So I went to Walmart, bought a cheap $90 depth finder for all the fishing we do. It's best we don't do too serious fishing. Most of our lakes around here are 16 feet. We got one lake that's probably 32 foot. Most of them I've fished and fished and fished, so I know about where all the spots are. But yeah, today we're gonna install that onto the pontoon, and we're gonna pack the wheel bearings on it. We got a fishing tournament coming up in a week or two. I've taken my boy, I entered him in his first fishing tournament. They got a children's division and adult division for, it's called a cat and bass tournament. You got to have at least one of either species, one catfish, 4 bass, or 4 bass and 1 catfish for the total weight. It'll be like a 9-hour tournament. Starts at 7 in the morning and goes to 4 in the afternoon. So this will be kind of interesting. My little 4-year-old boy and trying to do a tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun. But in order to do that, we have to get everything ready. So this is, we'll show you what we're going to do on putting the depth finder on. I had a little heat gun. I got shrink fit electrical connections so the water will stay out of them so they won't corrode and go bad. Wire pliers. I got some scissors and a test light. I like these test lights. You don't have to have a ground on them. You use your body as a ground. As long as you're touching the ground somewhere on the car or the boat, as long as the vehicle is grounded to the battery, then you can find your hot with this. It's really nice. And I got a bunch of different electrical connections we'll be using. Oh, what a mess. Let's go ahead and open her up and see what we got. We got a small little depth finder. I'll have to peel the screen off of it. Just like that. Got the mounting bracket for the sonar. And the complete wiring harness. Looks like we only got a hot in the ground and the 2 wires that hook up to the sonar or to the monitor. Well, this ought to be pretty easy. Let's go to the boat and install it. Looks like the one I have is a Hummingbird. That's the one we're installing today, the Buddy Max. Okay, this is old sonar. We're going to take it off and put the new sonar in its spot. Then start running the wires up, and then I'm hoping I can get this for you, but if not, I parked in the bush, as you can see. So it's going to be kind of tight fit for the camera and me. So we may just have to wait till we get up on top to look at the rest. You want to try to get as level as possible for the outward band on the sonar. If you got it tilted up, it's going to get backwards. Tilt it down, it's going to get forward toward the boat. If you put it level, it'll get right underneath your boat. There we go, got it all installed. What I'll do is I'll take each one of these clamps off and put the new wire right back in that spot. One thing I note is you want to leave a little slack in case you do want to adjust it a little bit. I wouldn't leave too much. Because it'll start pulling on that. We'll go to the front. Okay, we got the wire ran through the bell holes back there. This is a new wire coming from the back to the front. We're gonna run along that wire there all the way up through and put it through the floor here and take it up to the monitor. It was fun. I had to use took an old clothes hanger because the bell hole here is about 3.5 foot long. My hand and my arm wouldn't fit up through there to get it pushed through, so I put a clothes hanger back through there to grab the wire, pull it through the hole, and we'll get it ran up here, and we'll go ahead and get it zip tied while we're underneath here, and everything underneath should be done. We'll be up on top working on the rest. Alright, we got it all installed. I didn't show you guys the rest of it. Pretty simple. You put the wires up through, put the 2 screws for the mounting bracket down. There's some 4 screws underneath here to hold this so you can swivel back and forth. And I hooked the power cables up. I have my battery system down here, so I did it with little alligator clips, the red and the black for my power on there. I just hook it down there on my battery just to get power. Alright, turned it on, checked it, and everything worked great. These things are pretty easy. You can do them all by yourself in probably 30 minutes. Especially on a pontoon, it's wide open. Got plenty of room. Well, I guess we're on to the next project. I gotta repack my oil bearings. I'll show you a little bit of that. Guys, thank you for watching this video. If you would, please click subscribe and hit that notification bell for further videos. I know it's a short video on putting a depth finder in. Just the beginning of trying to record stuff like this, so hopefully I'll get better in the future. Thank you guys. See you on the next one.